a lot of my core audience and a lot of people who are probably just showing up here the first time, having heard me somewhere else this week, they really want to see the perp walks and the handcuffs. They deserve that. And I don't want people to get cynical about the process, but I'll tell you, I was someone that, during the Durham investigation, where every other day be Durham, there's another Durham news cycle. And I thought, I don't know. It's like, I feel like if he was going to get him bad, we would have got him by now. And the thing kind of ended up sort of fizzling. I guess we're back on it now to some degree, but how do we keep people from being too cynical and disappointed? How do we convince people that we got to be patient here, and the people in power now or in place now have a better chance of getting to the truth than what we had last time around?
Yeah, I mean, I think one of the ways to think about this is when I was younger, I loved watching boxing in the Olympics, right? I just loved watching boxing. And one of the things you quickly realized in the Olympics was there were very few knockouts. And I think the expectation that people have is when you find something, in the Durham report or something related to the Clintons, this is the knockout. They're going to end up on the canvas and they're not going to be able to get up. That's extremely rare. So what you have to understand is when you're fighting corruption, when you're fighting misconduct, malfeasance, it's a boxing match. It may be a 3-round match. It may be a 15-round match, a professional boxing match, but you can't get fixated on just going for haymakers, just going for knockouts, because if you do so, A, it may not work, and B, you may create your own vulnerability yourself. So you've got to view it as a long and systematic thing. You mentioned the Clintons. Think of where we are today, right now. We got all this media attention, made a big effect in the 2016 election. What we now know, based on, Jeff Girth reported this in Columbia Journalism Review and the documents that have come out. What we now know is when those initial reports came out, the Clinton campaign saw this as her biggest vulnerability. So to cover up the actual Russia collusion that the Clintons were engaged in, they created the fictitious Russia collusion with Donald Trump to distract everybody from it. So that was something they did 10 years ago. We're only now figuring out precisely what happened. So things take time.